One of the things that I've noticed in all the HR or learning and development professionals that I've met, that have really met success and have been really effective for their companies, are people that actually get involved in business side of stuff, right? If they don't have a true understanding of the business end of stuff and are just HR or L&D professionals, I've seen that doesn't work very well. So, I'm always encouraging for anybody in the L&D or HR domain to get that real world HR experience, real world business experience, whether it's through, like you mentioned, right, working very actively on cross-functional teams. So what would you say to HR professionals about this, right? Do you have any comments on that?
Absolutely. I think HR or L&D, any vertical in HR for that matter, whether it's the talent management professionals in the domain of HR or talent acquisition, you cannot operate in isolation, especially in today's age, right? The organizations, the world are so complex. You cannot navigate them unless you know what's really happening. You cannot create a scheme. You cannot even create a simple HR scheme or policy unless you know the person that you're designing that policy for, which is, say, you're the end salesman. What does he go through on an everyday basis? So unless you go and sit on a dealership, right? Unless you go and sit on a shop floor to understand how an XUV 700, which has a waiting time of 4 months and above, gets produced, and what does it take for that person to do it. So I think that it might have been a good to have, but in today's age, it's an absolute hygiene and essential to be roped into business as much as the business experts would be.